How's going? How you going? Mumsy, Simon, Gunhead, how's going, legends? If I move this again. Trevor, Mark, how's all going? Michael, Ona, James, Mikey, Justin, legends, what he's all up to? What's doing? Nah, just sitting here, going live, trying this new app out. This is the new app that I do my interviews on, and you can go live from it as well. So, yeah, we're giving that a go. Giving that a little go. Yeah, nah, still no word on Desi. Desi's long gone. Sammy, Evie, how yous going? So at some stage in this live tonight, I'm going to give everyone a sneak peek at our interview. So this interview is just mind blowing, and it's just next level, and it's a next step for the Chaos Chronicles, and I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. Thank you, Karen. Did you see the video of Jack Skelton? No, I didn't actually. I'll have to look into that one. Have I ever thought about doing? Nah. So I know Gaz, but only from social media. I've never outside of social media. Don't know him. Tex, how you going, mate? Jamie. So yeah, at some stage shortly, I'll give you guys a sneak peek at our Monday's interview. So yeah, Monday 7 p.m. Our interview with Viking Mindset. So it's going to be an absolute. I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. XVal, how you going, mate? What else? What's everyone else up to? Cleos, how you going, mate? Geez, I'll tell you what, I'm a bit partial to a bloody Subway strawberry cheesecake biscuit. My goodness. Give these videos some hype too. Thank you, legend. Looking a bit rugged up. Yeah, it is cold. It's cold here where we are. And as you guys know, here in Victoria, we're not allowed to use our gas heating anymore, or it's breaking the law. So, yeah. Tell me how that worked. How did they all of a sudden just say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna stop gas heating"? It just doesn't make sense. Like, let's just not do gas heating. Like, our country has an overabundance of gas, but let's not use it. Let's make everybody pay through the roof on their electricity bill. Just having a few. MPA says, I'm back in Australia. Oh, where'd you go? Just arrived, beer in hand. Nice, nice, nice. What a mad welcome back to country. Straight into live with Biffo. Eating beer nuts and drinking beer, that's the way. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I'm going to do it myself too, Tex. I think it's the stupidest law ever. All the politicians are full of gas. Yeah, I think they are too. I look like I'm from Peaky Blinders. Thank you, I guess. You can still use your existing gas heater. So no, apparently not. So when I got this place, the real estate were like, you cannot use that gas heater. It is what was the word she used? Decommissioned. Decommissioned, and then that's when she explained that all gas heaters are decommissioned or some shite. But yeah, no, don't worry. Yeah. See how much of a law-abiding citizen I am these days. So what do you reckon? We've got 99. Well, we've got 103 in here. I was going to say when we get to 100. All right, let's do a little sneak peek. Are you all ready for a sneak peek? I'll tell you what. We got 100 people in here. If I can see like plenty full of thumbs ups, we'll do this video and we'll give you a sneak peek of the interview coming up on Monday. What's your thoughts on the fact your voice can get you put in jail? No crime committed, just bad words. Yeah, freedom of speech isn't free anymore. Yeah, look, yeah, I think it's a load of shite, to be honest. Do I think California prison is hardcore compared to Australia? Like, I've never been to prison in the USA, but I would imagine that from everything that I know and from what I've seen, that yeah, it's probably a lot worse than any Australian prison, to be honest. All right, that's plentiful thumbs up. Let's go, sneaky peeky. Alrighty, alrighty. All right. So can you guys see me as well? Can you guys see me and the screen? Dancer says, hey Biff, I love Viking mindset. I've been following him for ages. Two great guys with important messages. Yeah, absolutely. So you guys can see me fine. You can see me, see the video. Anyone? Yep. All right, sweet. Let's go.
So I'm in this high level institution, and it's you can just feel the tension, and this is when all the corruption's going on, and it's real just twisted. It is,
Can you guys hear
I'm
him?
kind of like really getting a name for myself, and people will come, oh, I heard about what you did, like to me, and what that does though is prison when you think you want to change and you grow up, because you got to remember going in at 22, 23, when you turn 25, you start to grow up, man. And those books I'm reading, I'm not using it now for just to be a cold. I'm like, okay, like I'm learning about life and the spiritual battle and just.
So the book he's talking about is The Art of War by Sun Tzu. And yeah, if you guys haven't read that, that's actually quite the read.
Learning, but like I can't project any of that, because what happens is, oh, he thinks he's too cool now. He's too good for us now. Like, oh, you weren't saying that, So it's like anything you say will be held against. Anything you do or you don't do.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just crabs in a bucket, dude. And so no matter how much, but that also helped me in the long run, like to learn that you don't have to tell it. Like, you can change yourself as a man, as a human, and be the best version of yourself. And you can go isolate, man. The greatest people, man, they had to isolate. They had to go through hell, and
That's
they
right.
weren't.
So also, just a heads up. So the actual interview is like the whole interview is me and Viking side by side. It's just the way I've done this edit on the sneak peek. So the whole interview you'll be able to see me and Viking at the same time, like I said and promised we would in my last one.
You don't have to tell the whole world, and you just do it for yourself. But anyway, so I get out on the compound, and I have like some real good dudes that are on that same level as me. We're not in any organization. We're just from the same area, and we're just ready for whatever, and it's a very, very drastic. It's a wild place at the time, man. Holmes, ACI, just Santa Rosa, these places where the Chipley Five, Butler, just so much corruption and violence that went on day in and day out. I run into a dude named Spawn, and I tell this story a lot. This is one of my close friends I still talk to this day. And Spawn, I gave him that nickname. He was like little 5 foot, little wiry, 5'8", little wiry dude, a little younger than me. And he's like, hey man, what's up, man? I'm from where you guys are. Can I work out with you guys? Every day we had a strict workout. We were like, and it was like, we'd go after all these PDF files. Like we'd almost like, it was just like, we were just so disciplined in our life. And if someone like we would just wake some time to go work out. Like,
yeah. And it's a good, decent interview too, guys. So it's a good long one. I know that you guys said that you wanted more long form videos and longer interviews and stuff. So this whole interview is very decently long. I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised.
You got to work out every day. You got to sustain. Like we were like living so righteous in our minds, and looking back, it was like, to a lot of people fall off. They don't keep that same mindset, but that is what ultimately, changed me and led me to have this mindset I have now. But so we make sure he's not he has any bad issues or anything. In this dorm too, man, it's so crazy. There's a dude named Inky, and he's getting slapped around in there, and he's like, hey man, I'm from close to where you're from. It's a deeper story I talk about on my page, but just to kind of let you know the environment. And he's like, I'm like, dude, why are you letting these dudes slap you around and extort you for tattoos? He goes, don't you get it, man? Like, I'm not trying to fight, man. He had a bad habit. He's like, they feed my habit, and I put nothing but poison ink in them, dude. He's like, and I was like, oh, like, dude, like, that is a whole nother level of like, be weak when you're strong and strong when you're weak. It's like, they think, and he must have put, and officers, all of them, they bully him, they slap him around, and they would just keep him, loaded on whatever his habit was. But he's in there like thinking in his mind, what a bunch of idiots. They're letting me put a needle in their arm, and he's just flooding them with, he put like hepatitis blood and piss.
What about that?
Whatever shit. And there's probably a lot of dudes that found out later on, 40, 50. And I remember him asking me, you want some ink, big dog? Like, I'm good.
Yeah, bro. I'm good, brother.
He's like, I would never give you the Black Widow. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Anywho. So, yeah, little bit of a sneak peek there, guys. And so don't worry, throughout the next few days, before Monday, I'm going to be dropping a couple of these few-minute sneak peeks on the interview. And don't worry, like, the interview's a decent long one. So, yeah, we're not going to be missing that one at all. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I put a lot of time and effort into this one, and yeah. So from here on out, I guess this is the caliber of interview you guys can expect, and yeah. Don't worry about that little edit, like how the camera's swapping this and that. That's just the way that it's been edited. The whole interview is split screen. It's got me on one side and Viking on the other. And yeah, it's actually a really, really, really good interview. True. TCC and VMS sounds awesome to me. Yeah, and like, look, so we have been talking in the background, and so there is also going to be some behind the scenes footage, but with me and Viking, that'll get put out as well, and we'll be putting that kind of stuff out on my Patreon, and we're going to start putting more stuff on the Patreon, and because a lot of the stuff, right, here's the truth, a lot of the stuff that you guys want to hear, the real nitty gritty stuff, is really hard to get past on here. So, and that's why we started the Patreon, and so there is no rules on there. You can, You know, I can basically post videos of my bum if I want to, and that would be 100% legal. And we're not going to be doing that, but I'm just saying that's how much you can post whatever you want on there. Evsy, how you going, mate? Alaskan Avenger, was that you, Biff, that said to watch it? Yeah. So that guy went around doing going around and deleting PDF files that were on the register. So did you guys know that right now, as we speak, that this new law has been passed? Now I don't know if it's today, tomorrow, but like it's been passed where you can type in your town and it will tell you who is the PDF files and segs offenders in your area. So like, you know, it's only 2025. It's 50 years coming, this bloody thing, and this is what we really need. Bring that in, add that with the castle law. I think we're starting to move places. Surely there's a way I can put this on the screen. Should do a collab with JD. So I've had one of my subscribers, might be in the chat here, reach out to JD, and yeah, he was considering it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna push it. If the guy wants to have me on there and we'll do a collab, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I'm not gonna beg. That's for shizzle. I agree. I absolutely agree. I agree that every single one of them on their first conviction should get a tattoo on their forehead that says, you know, whatever, PDF file, stay away, do not come near me. Justin says, oi, oi, oi. Yeah, it does. Sounds good. I mean, let's hope. And then we've got the castle law. We've got the castle law. As you guys know, the youth crime in every state, actually, not just Victoria, is out of control. So this castle law will allow people to defend themselves in their own homes. So, you know, before, so say for instance for me, I'm an SVO, stands for serious violent offender. If you guys don't know, I spent most of my adult life in prison for silly violent offences. And so if someone broke into my house tonight and I hurt them, I'm going to be doing jail time over that, no matter what. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that they broke into the house. Doesn't matter that I've got a baby in the house. None of that shit matters when I am a SVO. But let me tell you, if you did break into my house, I promise you, there ain't a cop car quick enough that could get here quick enough to save your life. I promise you that. Especially because I have my granddaughter here. I'd be throwing out that many left, she'd be begging for a ride. Am I gonna do a video on the A Division BOM and same as the first letter? I don't know if I can say that word, but yeah, I never thought about that. That's actually a good idea, Keith. Great idea, mate. And I never even thought about that. Where is my little book of... Whoa! He's up, Tiger. All friends here. Just trying to get me bloody notebook. Oh, hang on. We're on a lane here. There we go. Let's just make sure that doesn't happen again. Alright, let's have a look-see. On the list of to-do videos. Dear Diary. Alright, my handwriting's not the best. Can't help it. Couldn't even read till I was 30. The Castle Doctrine is a legal principle that allows individuals to use force, including deadly force, to defend themselves against intruders in their home without a duty to retreat. Oh, that sounds so good. Like, you can't tell me, like, look, my God, every single day, the 15-year-old and 12-year-old kid the other day, my God. And I don't know if any of you guys seen the actual video of that getting around the internet. Sometimes, you know, when people send me things, I say, why did you send me that? And, yeah, I didn't want to see that, that's for sure. Do you know what gets me? What gets me is how Facebook is allowed to, like, have these videos on their channel. Like, some of these videos, like, 100% people getting their lives taken. Biff, would I ever wear a wire? What the fuck? What would be the need for me to ever wear a wire? But the answer to that question is a straight up no. I would never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I would never, ever, ever snitch, A, wear a wire, B, it's just not in me. There's my induction billet. What's doing, but Biff? Doing grouse buds. How you going, mate? Which Port Phillip Scarb South induction billet, I bet. Yeah, I know. I just was like, yeah, yeah. Fuck, they're onto us. We're gonna have to cancel the live and leave the state. They are fucking onto us. I repeat, black banana, black banana, black banana. I am in danger. Yes. Oh, the chat's hilarious. Anonymous browser, what are you doing, AB? Mr. Blinken. That's Abe Lincoln. Not Abe Lincoln, it's A. Blinken. Mr. Blinken. I know, what a question. Hey Biff, what McDonald's did you ride with? The Big Mac crew. Still scratching my head on that question. My answers are like in between. Yeah, I don't answer questions. True. Anyway, you're gonna have to come and rescue me. They are on to me. My cover has been blown. Mount Thomas to VKC, Tango Alpha Bravo, Foxtrot Lyra. We are in trouble. We need assistance. Maggie Doyle, yes. Sorry, I couldn't help it. If we defend ourselves in our own house and got prison time, what would happen to us inside? Well, you'd definitely be in prison. And look, this is what I say to everyone. Every single person has the capability of walking out of those doors the same way they came in. Just don't pretend to be something that you're not. And even if you are tough and you do believe you can fight, like I promise you, there are people in there that can do it a lot better and use shank sandwiches and other type of scallywag behaviours. And yeah, so like you'd be fine. You'd be fine. You know, the only people that I say that have things to worry about when they go to prison is like if they're a snitch, if you have any sex offences against your name, if you have any child offences against your name, then I would say take a V-line straight for the protection unit. And yeah. Put it this way. Put it this way, guys. I'll play the rest of that. So there's still another 2 minutes of that sneak peek to see. Don't worry, that's not the last of the sneak peek. But put it this way. I'm uploading this video to YouTube right now, and this video is 52.7 gig large. So that's what happens when you. I told you I was recording everything in 4K now, 4K sound, everything is professional, and I can tell you the absolute like mind-boggling difference in the size of these videos when you do everything in 4K is crazy. So I promise you, it is. I'm looking at it right now, uploading, and it is 52.7 gigabits. Yeah, but how's this? First time in mattresses are getting dragged out on the ground. I wouldn't have it. Jail was but hard. Yeah, I remember that. I remember when Scarb South. Yeah, I remember when people were sleeping on mattresses on the floor. It was pretty wrong actually. 52 minutes long. It's longer than that. It's about double that, I'm going to say. Put it this way, it is the most bang for the buck that you guys have ever got. And this interview is just, it's just, for me, it's very groundbreaking. And like I said, we've upped everything. We've upped the production. So like I said, you know, new 4K, everything's filmed in 4K, 4K sound. And yeah, just the whole production is just upscaled tenfold. And you guys will really notice the difference. Why were they sleeping on the floor? Because there was a sudden influx of prisoners because they'd done a riot at MRC, which housed just over 1,100 prisoners. So they needed 1,100 beds overnight. They demolished that whole prison. Goodbye, bon voyage. So yeah, but like guys, I've got my next three interviews are already booked in. So yeah, we do have an ex national president of an outlaw motorcycle club. We've also got a ex SOG police officer, so special operations group. So this is the reason why I changed the name from interviewing the underworld to chaos crime, because like obviously we're not going to be just interviewing people from the underworld, and like I think that this interview with this ex special operations police officer just shows that we are moving in that right direction, and I don't want people to think ever that I glorify anything of what we're doing, and yeah, I just think that my page as a whole has so much more potential than to just talking about crime and talking about criminals and stuff. And so yeah, we're really, really, really stepping out. And my third one we'll just keep a secret, but let's just say we're waiting on an answer back at the moment. But yeah, we're really, really stepping it up. These interviews, these interviews are really, really gonna show you how guys the amount of hard work I've put in, and yeah. Atsy. Oh well, I guess we'll have to wait and see, won't we? But yeah, on to awesome things, and so I will also next week. So in the next couple of days, don't want to give away too much. You guys know I don't like giving away secrets, but I will be in Melbourne doing some filming around this. Well, you know, let's just say that my type of um, hood vlogs, whatever you want to call them, are gonna be on a level that no one in Australia has ever done before. So let's just say, picture picture Biff, and then you cross Biff with Ross Kemp. That's what you can expect in the future, very near future, might I say, from my page with my dangerous hood walkthroughs. So picture the Chaos Chronicles cross with Ross Kemp on gangs. That's the kind of content you can guarantee is coming your way in the very, very near future. Scarborough South, I had to go for court, so got put in with a scumbag who stole all my ox, a whole box of noodles I got from the map. Effing rat. Yeah, and yep. Yeah, so like I said, guys, I hate that I have to say, watch this space, so much good stuff coming. But the truth is, guys, you give away ideas that people aren't doing, and they take it. They take these ideas. So they all stay up here, and just know, like I said, been saying I'm going to bring you groundbreaking interviews. Well, that's already began. And I've been saying for a long time, I've been waiting for my license so I can get back out there and do these Ross Kemp style hood. So here's the truth, right? So who's Ross Kemp? So just look up on Google Ross Kemp on gangs. He's a guy that travelled the world, going into some of the most craziest gang hideouts and stuff like that. So here's the truth. Even if people tried to replicate what I was about to do, they wouldn't ever be able to be led into be seen what you guys are going to be able to see. So you guys are going to be having a front row seat to things that no one else is doing in Australia, and showing you the realities of this is the realities of our societies and what goes on behind closed doors. And trust me, my first one, which I am filming in, I'm just going to say the next 2 days, and I will drop it next week, is going to blow your minds. It is literally going to blow your minds because it's in some of you guys' backyards, because I know some of you guys have spoken about this area, and you're just going to be mind blown at this crazy shit that is going on. And that's the real deal, and that's what you can expect from the Chaos Chronicles in the future. And you know, not one peg under that from here on out. And yeah, doing all that for you legends, the Chaos crew. Without you guys, I couldn't do this. So absolutely, you guys are have made this happen. And it's not just, you know, I'm not just clutching at straws here. As you guys know, I'm very good at my comment section. I reply to almost every comment, and we've almost got 35,000 subscribers. So, yeah, it's getting harder and harder, but I still get in there and I listen to what you guys say, and it all goes down into me little book of secrets here, and yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited about the new stuff that we're going to be pumping out. Bike life in the burbs. Yeah, guys. So see that down there? That says the Chaos Crew. That's you guys. That's every single one of you guys in the chat is the Chaos Crew. That is you guys. And without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing today. I wouldn't be able to film everything I'm filming on a 4K camera. I wouldn't be able to speak everything I'm speaking on a expensive microphone that gives you guys the best sound quality. I wouldn't be able to have my studio that I have with my whole setup, with my lighting and everything. This is I do this for you guys, and yeah, you guys just have got to know that yeah, I've got so much love and respect for you guys, because without you guys have quite literally made my dream become a reality, and I feel like I'm the luckiest person in the world. And not only that, right here, we have the best like community on YouTube, hands down. And I say this all the time because I thoroughly believe it. There isn't another YouTube creator out there right now that can do a live premiere or a live and have the same contribution in that live that we have, and the same. Yeah, we're just building a family here, and I fucking love it. And you guys are absolutely awesome. So every one of you, put your hands up right now. I'm about to give you a Bluetooth. I'm about to dab it up Bluetooth style. Bluetooth it, guys. Boof, boof, boof. And for all of you that actually put your bloody hand on your phone, you're a fucking legend. Brant says, no good sucking up now. You already shut me down. Oh, I'm not sucking. Are you talking to me? I feel like that was directed at me, but I somehow have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, no, that's definitely not in my nature to come groveling back like that. Biff, can I ask you what you would do if you found $80,000 in a bag? Well, I would be $80,000 richer, because 9 times out of 10, that $90,000 that's in that bag, anyone that's putting $90,000 in a bag is obviously not doing it the right way, and it's probably illegal money anyway. And yeah, I would take ownership of that, and I would accommodate it, and I would take good care of it, and I would tell the authorities, and I would say, because if you hand it in and no one claims it within 3 months, guess what? Guess who gets to take that money? What am I missing here? There's a whole scenario going on and I'm missing it all. How good were buffets? Can you remember Smorgies and Sizzler, Pizza Hut, all you can eat? Man, that was good times. Good times. I wouldn't hand it in. Elbow gets half. Oh, Eru donated 100. Wait, sorry. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know what it is. I cannot see it. Eru Hatore, I am so sorry, mate. You absolute bloody legend. I don't know what it is, so I'm using Riverside here. I do not know why that does not come up, but I'm so sorry. I feel like an absolute lowy. That my God, thank you so much. That's an absolute mammoth donation. Thank you so much, mate. And as you guys know, I say this all the time, and the proof's in the pudding. Every cent that you guys give me with those super chats goes straight back into the Chaos Chronicles. And yeah, thank you so much, Eru. You are an absolute legend, and yeah, you're a long time follower and supporter. And I've got you, bro. Bluetooth it, bang, bang. So someone asked me what my knuckles say the other day. So it says hard on that one, and it says luck on that one. But it kind of looks like it says, so I had to make the L a little bit longer because that actually looked like it said COC. Yeah. Kikishikashi route. No, thank you, mate. Thank you. Absolute legend, mate. That is the biggest super duper I've ever had, and I'm absolutely flabbergasted. All right. So JP, thank you for the $5 one, for the $5 super duper, and also original didgeridoo. Thank you for the $5 one. I am so sorry, guys. I don't know why this doesn't come up on my chat here, but I will know that I don't even know how I can fix this. Unless have I thought about having a green screen background with my logo on it? Yes, so I can do that. I can do that. I just don't know how to do it. All right, we've got 160 people in here. Who wants to watch the rest of the sneak peek? Who wants to watch the rest of the sneak peek of my interview with Viking Mindset, the absolute legend? Give me a couple of thumbs up. We've got 164 people in here. Also, guys, if you guys are enjoying the chat, hit the thumbs up. Hit the like button there. That'd be absolutely appreciated. Are you on all chat? So I am on. So I'm using a new program, Riverside. That was you asking about the knuckle tats. There you go, Duka. It says hard luck, mate. Because it was for a long time in my life, I believed that if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. So, happy days. All right. Let's go.
were just so disciplined in our life. And if someone like we would just wake some time to go work out. Like you had to work out every day. You had to sustain. Like we were like living so righteous in our minds, you know. And looking back, it was like, you know, to a lot of people fall off. They don't keep that same.
So once again, for those of you who didn't hear before, this is not what the interview. I mean, obviously this is the interview. This is just what the edit looks like, how it keeps swapping from me to him and stuff like that. The whole interview is done very professionally, and it is split straight down the middle, and you can see me the whole time, and you can see Viking the whole time. This is just the way I edited these sneak peeks, which I will be dropping during the next few days until Monday.
Same mindset, but that is what ultimately, you know, changed me and led me to have this mindset I have now. But so we make sure he's not any, you know, he has any bad issues or anything. In this dorm too, man, it's so crazy. There's a dude named Inky, and he's getting slapped around in there, and he's like, hey man, I'm from close to where you're from. You know, it's a deeper story I talk about on my page, but
yes, I did take it back about 30 seconds.
And he's like, I'm like, dude, why are you letting these dudes slap you around and extort you for tattoos? He goes, don't you get it, man? Like, I'm not trying to fight, man. You know, he had a bad habit. He's like, they feed my habit, and I put nothing but poison ink in them, dude. He's like, and I was like, oh, like, dude, like, that is a whole nother level of, like, be weak when you're strong and strong when you're weak.
Rightio. So you can see how this is now. See how it's Viking here, and then it's me over here. So that's what the whole interview is like. So don't worry, it's not going to be, because a lot of people said after the last interview, it's very hard to concentrate when it's chopping and changing like that. So, like I said, I take everything on board, guys.
Weak. It's like, you know, they think, and he must have put, and officers, all of them, they bully him, they slap him around, and they would just keep him, you know, loaded on whatever his habit was. But he's in there, like, thinking in his mind, what a bunch of idiots. They're letting me put a needle in their arm, and he's just flooding them with, he put, like, hepatitis.
Thank you, guys. I know it's smack bang in the middle of the stories, but this is exactly why I did that, because I like to let people speak, and I don't like to speak over them. I like them to finish their story, and then we'll base questions around their story. I'm not one of these interviewers that keeps cutting them off and stuff like that, because I actually take notice, and a lot of people said that you know, it's bad when people do that, even though I wasn't doing that, but people said, you know, for good interviewers do this. So yeah, I take everything on board, guys. I'm a sponge.
Hide his blood and piss, whatever shit. And yeah, there's probably a lot of dudes that found out later on, 40, 50. And I remember him asking me, you want some ink, big dog? I was like, I'm good.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm good, brother.
He's like, I would never give you the Black Widow. I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm good. I got nothing, dude. But that's the type of play. Even like the softest dude to somebody is the one that will do the worst damage to you in these type of places.
Yep.
Yeah, the scariest person.
That's wild. That is wild.
And so that's what, like, you see, like, that opened up my, like, you never judge somebody, dude. Like, that's the dude that looks like he's just, you know, weak. He's doing everything for a habit, but really, he's the type of dude to poke you and you got 20 years left on, you know, take away your whole life, dude.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
You wouldn't even know. And he'd do it with a smile on his face and a fear in his eyes.
Well, there you go, guys. That's the end of the sneaky peek. But yeah, that story is how crazy is that? So this guy was getting slapped around, and he was the tattooist, and he was getting people back by putting diseases in their tattoos, like mind blown. Wait, so I can do this? There you go. Oh, well, I can do that. I know I can do that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, so I hope so, guys. I hope come Monday, you guys are going to be happy. You guys said you wanted long videos, long interviews, so this is a long interview, And like, don't worry, it's not 3 hours long, but it's well over an hour, and it's from start to finish. Just it's like it's one of those interviews where you're like thinking, God, you're looking at it because like you can see on the video how long it's got to go. You're like, I don't want this to finish, and yeah, it was just awesome, and myself and Viking seem to bounce off each other very well, and so we're actually going to be doing a live together, so you can look forward to that somewhere in the very near future over the next week or so. So we're going to be doing a live Q&A with both of us. So same thing, you'll be able to see me over here and Viking over here. No worries, Ebsy. Guys, if I'm missing anyone's questions, I am sorry. It is very hard. It moves very quick. But yeah. Night K, night Mark. Yeah, I'm very confident. I'm very confident that you guys will be very happy with this one. Hey, that's pretty cool how you can do that. Thank you again. Another shout out. Another shout out to the legends giving me a super duper. You absolute legends. Thank you. Thank you very much. So there's different music on this one too. You can play music on this one too. I wonder if these ones are anything like the other ones. Let's. Oh no, it's not music. It's just. Could you guys hear that? Oh, I can't hear it. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about the interview, and yeah, the next few interviews are going to be absolutely awesome. Yeah, I know. I'm actually getting a lot better at this stuff. Like, yeah, I'm pretty like don't even get me started on coding or none of that shit. But yeah. All right, hang on. Singing, you say? No, I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna sing. I wonder if I can hear these now. Nope. Can you guys hear that? Because I can't hear that. Practice does make perfect. Careful, guys. Remember, my mum's in here. You can't hear it. All right. Well, hey, did anyone see the news article from the paper about the two homosexual lovers that found out they were brothers? Yeah. Such is life, they say. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, hang on, hang on. I think you can hear that. Such a funny guy. That's the audience laughing because I'm bloody hilarious. I know, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here till Tuesday. Try the shrimp. Convos, how you going, mate? I should do stand-up comedy. So here's the truth, right? I tried stand-up comedy once. I went up on stage and everyone just fucking laughed at me. I was like, stuff that, not for me. Tink. So yeah, no, but honestly, I thought yesterday I should give tap dancing a go. So I tried tap dancing, and I fell in the sink. That's about as good as my comedy skills get. Got your studio sorted, good to go. Oh yeah, awesome. Greetings, trendsetters. I haven't heard that in so long. Yeah, I used to have pretty bad insomnia. I'm good these days, but yeah, I get it. I used to just game too. Need a boom ching sound. Let's have a look if we've got a boom ching sound. Yes, we do. We've got one. We've got one. How do you make a pool table laugh? You put your hand in its pocket and tickle its butt. Mister, how you going, mate? Yeah, all well. Hope you're well. We got two misters in here. One's got a cat as a picture, one's got a dog. Oh, that's a mad dog. What kind of dog is that? Is that American Bully? Or is that a Cane Corso or a Cane Corso? Sean, how you going, mate? What's the difference between a prostitute and a rooster? One says cock-a-doodle-doo and one says any cock'll-do. I kissed my mate's mum. I kissed my mate's mum. I must admit, I got aroused. It was on the lips. It was nice. I did it before the casket closed. Oh shit. Oh shit. You know we need it. I love that thing. What else have we got here? What other bloody sounds? Let's have a look. And what's this one?
Powered by Riverside FM.
Whoa. Whoa. Hey, I like that one. That was cool. What else? What else? What else we got? Oh, that's enough of that. I used to be a bouncer and we had a fancy dress party where you had to come as an emotion. Biff AI is the new shite. I actually can't believe, like, it doesn't have... What else have we got? What else have we got here? What does that do? What does that do? What does that do? Hey! Do you have disco nights in prison? I mean, not ones that the prisons throw per se, but yeah, there's definitely been a few nights when discos have been had. What about a cool style drum roll for an upcoming video? That would be awesome. The hype button? Yeah, so the hype button, you can swipe left, like on my videos. And there's a new feature called hyping. And so, yeah, on my videos, if you swipe left, it will let you hype that video. And then that can put me in the hype list for the week or something like that. Gaz says, do you guys have a blue light disco? You do realise them blue light discos are ran by the police. That's why they're called blue light discos and they are for children. Gaz? Cowbells rule? Don't think we got any cowbells. Let's have a look. What do we got here? What do we got? Is that all? Is that it? Whoa. I feel like an X-Men. Hadouken! Can you hype the live? Yep. That's exactly why they were called blue light discos. Street Fighter, yep. Still remember how to do the Hadouken. Sorry, I'm showing my age there, aren't I? That was me being an arcade machine player. Can any prisoners actually dance in prison? Yeah, I've seen a few. I've seen a few do a couple of breakdance moves or whatever, but yeah, you see a few people when they're a little bit having a day out, let's say, do a bit of dancing. All right, so we can hype the live. How do we hype the live? I don't think I can hype my own live. I'm getting flashbacks of watching Police Academy when Tackleberry walks into the blue light disco. Oh no. Isn't it when he walks into the Blue Oyster Bar? I think it's the Blue Oyster Bar. I'm pretty sure that's where he walks into. Oh yeah, true. That does sound like the Flawless Victory sound. Ready? Flawless Victory. And I got my ass kicked too, but we won't talk about it. Oh yeah, you think it comes after the vid? Yep. Oh well, there you go. Hey mate, I'm Rob. My oldest brother went into protection when he was 18. First time in, scared, he had no dramas with anyone. Can he redeem his reputation? He is in the main now. I mean, yeah, I guess if he's already back in the main, he's already redeemed his reputation, and if he's still there, like yeah. You ready? Fatality. There is a new Mortal Kombat movie. Oh yeah, the last ones have been pretty bloody average actually. I'll be back. No worries, mate. It's not the Oyster Bar. I'm pretty sure that was called the Blue Oyster Bar, where all the men wearing leather were there. With just men, no ladies. So, oh, I can't read it back, but that's a good one. Jason Momoa is Blanca? Oh, no way. Oh no, the rock's in everything. I just have to test out this cookie's durability and see if it's safe for my family to eat, you know? I can't tell off the first bite. I didn't even realise that, X-Val. But yeah, that's a bit weird. Yeah, he's not a. He's like, we should call him the Stone or the Pebble. Oh, thank you, Dylan, bro. Like, yeah, it's one of the silliest things I've done, but yeah, it happened. But thank you, bro. Yeah, like, so yeah, steroids are the kind of thing that you have to keep taking or you will lose size. Who made the cookies? Miff said Muhan from Subway. Oh, Miff said. Miff said Muhan. Pretty sure that's his name. Was that a dog treat? No, it's me ripping off parts of my Subway cookie at a time. There would be a time in my life where I would have found that offensive, but not now. You looking forward to going to Cap Carter? Are you asking me or are you telling me? Neb. Baby, don't wait up for me. 'Cause I can do this anymore. Love that song. Oh, you with Cap now? No way. Exiled, tell him I said g'day and I send my love. Tell everyone I said g'day. October the 10th. Yeah, guys, get in there. If you guys haven't heard Cap Carter's music, guys, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Biff did. That's who. Shouldn't have, but I did. Oh yeah, nice, nice. Does anyone know if Fred Brophy's... Nah, so like, I actually seen a video the other day, so they're still up and running. He's the only... So Brophy's boxing tent is the only... That's the last boxing tent in Australia. Once he goes, there'll be no more. How's the Chaos Jumper going, Exiled? Seen you wearing it proud in TJ's video, bro. Legend. So no one taking over the... I don't think so, because like when boxing tents were... Yeah, I don't think they will be able to be sanctioned anymore. Byron Bay makes awesome cookies, Mum says. You used to get them on Virgin flights for free. Oh, yeah. I've had a couple of cookies just up from Byron in this little town called Nimbin. They were good cookies. Just saying. Any galahs in the house? It's actually the first place I tried a HSP was in Byron Bay. No way. Jacob's a galah. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. This have you guys seen the hood contender where they're doing this like legal backyard MMA fighting for men's mental health? I think it's such a good idea, and yeah, that'd be something that I'd be interested in having a go at least once more. Like I know I'm no spring chicken anymore, but you never know unless you have a go. And plus, I do have a black belt in origami, so, you know, I'll just fold them into a paper swan. No problem. Yeah, so it's called the Hood Contender. And so it's backyard MMA, and it's like you might have seen it on the internet. They have like they put out hay bales as the boxing ring. And I mean and there's like refs and everything there. It's not like just a slugfest where people are, you know, and it's all for a good cause to put money and help for men's mental health. I think it's a brilliant idea. The only thing is, it's not it's not legal in our state, so that sucks. Evie says Biff the elderly are in crisis. What's happening, Evie? Did I ever meet Victor Pierce? When I was younger, like really young, a child, and Dennis and all them bullfeds. I say this all the time. My nan used to manage the cherry tree in Richmond. Yeah, sweet as, mate. Gunhead, yeah, chuck it in the basic Chaos Crew on Discord. That'd be awesome, brother. Thank you, mate. It is on YouTube, but it's so I am on the short list and stuff. I am hoping to get into the next one, which I obviously will film there. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. Yeah, Marcus, you're right. That's exactly what it was. It was hood beefs, so people could take their crimes out on each other rather than shoot or stab each other. Oh, you played pool with him? Oh, yeah. Oh, at the Saxon? The Royal Sax? Biff, it might be out of your comfort zone, but would you do a meet and greet in the city one day? Yeah, man. It's absolutely not out of my comfort zone. I cruise around the city all the time. I've got no issues whatsoever, you know. Like, yeah, I did live a hectic life, and no doubt there would be people angry with some of the things that I did, but I can't live the rest of my life going, I can't go here, I can't go there, you know. I just couldn't do that. Biff, have you ever come across an enemy on the streets whilst you have been out? Um, yeah, kinda. But like not while I've been out doing my YouTube stuff, but since I've been doing YouTube stuff, and yeah, we were actually out on a Bucks night, and there was me, myself, and some real fucking bullfetted heavies, and yeah, they just made sure that this guy knew that, you know, that there'd be none of that going on tonight. We're all out having a good time, but um, yeah, that's the only time it's ever happened. So there's been a few times where, like, when I done that Richmond video, like, there was a few people around there that recognised me from YouTube, and um, last time when I was in Melbourne, when I gave my hotel room to the homeless lady, I got so much backlash from that. Like, I can't even believe that people would say, like, how dare you post a video of you, like, doing a good deed to a homeless lady? Like, what the hell? Lee Rogers, absolute legend. Thank you, Lee Rogers, absolute legend. But yeah, um, yeah, so yeah, I seen that one. Wait, wait, I can do this. Wait, we can do this. See, but I don't know why it doesn't come up on my screen because I know this is on YouTube, but I'm doing this live through Riverside. So, um, I don't know why it doesn't show. Surely there's a way too that I can make this go onto the screen. All right, hang on. Let's see what I can do here. So I think I should. No, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, that's awesome, Jamie. We are, buddy. We are all mates here. This is the best community on YouTube, hands down. And we are all mates here, mate. Boof. Bluetooth it, Jamie. Boof. Nice hot shower after being out on the streets for days would feel like getting kissed by God. Yeah, like I didn't understand it. Like I didn't, and everyone's main concern was, what's she gonna do with her dog? Like I'd been giving that lady food and stuff for the last 2 days, and the hotel what I was staying with in was a pet friendly hotel, and so the dog was most welcome there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. Oh, thank you, Lee. Absolute legend, mate. Thank you. Absolute legend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you. Did I end up getting my gaming PC? So here's what we're at with that. So that's the reason why we're going to Melbourne to do this filming in the first place. But yeah, I'll be picking my gaming PC up when I go to Melbourne. It's just because like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel dodgy about getting it sent. I need to be there to see it, and yeah, and to make sure that every single part that myself and my awesome manager right there, AB, helped me build this computer. I just want to make sure that I'm getting everything I paid for, and yeah, I'm one of those persons. So if I was getting a car built and it had finished, I would never let them send it to me. I'm going to pick it up so I can drive it home, test it out, do all that shit, you know? Yeah, that's right, Gunhead. Absolutely right. People complain about doing good deeds when they don't do any good deeds themselves. Like, yeah, I mean, I could have not done that, but I did do that, and like, yeah, I didn't care. I knew there was going to be backlash from it, but I didn't care. And if you see, you will see that like I said, there's two separate takes in that video. Is because I said I'm about to make this homeless lady's day. I turned the camera off. I walked up to her and said, "Hey, I'm about to do something, very exciting for you. I'm going to make your day. Do you mind if I get it on film?" And she said, "No, that's fine." So like, yeah, it's just people are funny. Yeah, and like, you know, everything like all the treats and stuff was still in there, and I left all my snacks and stuff in there for her. I actually even left a pair of shoes in there, so I bought a new pair of shoes that weekend, and yeah, I left her a new pair of shoes in there, so she scored a new pair of shoes as well. Biff, are you up northeast Victoria at the moment? Yes. Yes, I am. It's doing good things when no one is watching is a good deed. Not saying yours wasn't. Look, I agree. I agree, but my life is on social media, so that's why I did that. And it's not like I just sprung a camera in her face and was being rude about it. I was quite the gentleman about it, actually. And as a matter of fact, most of that is not even on film. So obviously, I walked her up to the hotel room, and yeah, I gave her some snacks and food and stuff like that. And yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, I don't think that I need to explain that. Oh, you're in Wodonga? Oh, yeah. That's been my neck of the woods at times. Hunting Desi for the $1,000,000. Do you reckon you'd really get it, though? Yeah, the cold, as you can see, I'm pretty rugged up right now. Yeah. Thank you, Victor. Thank you. I know what you were saying, mate. I know what you were saying. Don't worry. It's all goods. We're all friends here, mate. Oh, that's why I've got the best manager in the world. We see it all. You ever kicked around Shepparton? Everybody has a Shep life story. Yeah, I've kicked around Shepparton before. Had a couple of houses in Shepparton, actually. Is the Discord for free? Yes. For all? Yes. No payment needed, no membership, no anything. So you can go in there, and that there is different sections of it, and Discord is actually really cool. What's the best country town in Victoria? You know what? I really like Tadong. If you guys know where Tadong is, it's right on the foot of Mount Samaria there. Do you know what? It's so funny you just said Walhalla, because I was actually going to say Walhalla, but I thought no one would know where that is. My buttons got ripped off my shirt by a lap dancer in Shepparton. Good old Rawhide. That's what the strippers is called in Shepparton. Rawhide. Oh, yeah? Biff's Burgers. There you go, guys. If you're a paid subscriber to Biff's YouTube channel, I have it set up so you're automatically assigned into that paid tiered membership level when joining Discord, automatically opening up. There you go. Opening up your benefits. Mick, how you going, mate? Walhalla is gorgeous. So we used to go to Aberfeldy a lot, and I'm not talking about the same Aberfeldy town where Mark Moran got shot. It's totally different, opposite end of Victoria. But yeah, we used to go up there a lot, and we used to go to O'Toole's flat. Yep, and that's the truth right there. Anyone can, and then yeah, you can. We do gaming nights. We game, play Call of Duty, and yeah, just hang out there and chat to me myself. Yeah, I know who Briggs. I know who Briggs is. Yep, good dude. Actually, a comedian too. What's my favourite band or music? I get asked this a lot, and it's really hard for me. I am a lover of any music that is good. I have an ear for music, and I appreciate any music that is easy to listen to. You know, I go from country to drill rap to metal, death metal. Um, yeah, a bit of blues, bluegrass. Yeah, I really, really appreciate all music. Driving from Sydney to Warrnambool, listen to you. Oh, yeah, nice. I used to live in Warrnambool when I was a kid. Marupna as a whole, yeah. So when I used to do my paranormal stuff, I used to go to the old Marupna Hospital, the abandoned Marupna Hospital all the time. That was my regular go-to place. What songs don't I like? Um, Good question. I really can't handle like pop punk and pop rock and that kind of stuff, you know, but like some like 30 Seconds to Mars and stuff like that. I think they're all right, but 30 is it however you say that name. Yep. Point Break with Patrick Swayze and Neo was on Bell's Beach. This this is absolutely true story, and that's why it goes. The Americans in that very dodgy accents. We'll get him when he comes back in. It's more of a South African accent than anything. Oh yeah, you cart milk from Saputo to Sydney. Nice. I don't know. I like stuff like Parkway Drive and I Killed the Prom Queen. They're pretty good bands. I used to like Atreyu and stuff like that. AFI. I used to be right into like punk music a bit. I seen Rise Against and Raise Fist on the same night. Seen No Use for a Name. I've literally seen every single one of my favourite bands except for Garth Brooks and Pantera. And yeah, probably they're the only two. Oi, oi, AB. I don't think you were in here before when I said it. So the interview upload, because everything's in 4K and just such awesomely produced. It's literally getting uploaded to YouTube right now. It is 52 gigabyte, 52.7 gigabyte actually. Crazy Bone. Yeah, nah, like, yeah, never not really got into him. Oh, you went to the last Raised Fish show? Was it at the corner in Richmond? Because if it was, I was there too. Oh yeah, that was one of my favourite songs actually. Hey, Miss Murder, can I take my life? Sorry, that's my best AFI impression. The Cure. You know what? I kind of agree, but I love their song, Love Song, and two of my favourite bands, which they both have the same singer. So A Perfect Circle and Tool both have Maynard as their lead singer. They're two separate bands, but Maynard is in two separate bands. And so both of them bands on the stage while Maynard is singing his rendition of Love Song. My God, it's amazing. You know, I will always love you. Who's my favourite comedian? I think Theo Von's pretty funny. Jimmy Carr, that guy's like that guy. How he is able to get away with the shit he says is like, yeah. Yeah, Tool was good. I seen Tool live twice. Seen Tool live twice. Thank you, AB brother. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. Like I have been spending 2 days on editing this video, and I finished it 10 minutes before I started the live, and I actually was like, "Phew, I am so happy and impressed with this interview. Like, I really think I outdone myself, and yeah, I just think that I really outdone myself, and for that, I think we need to I know. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank my record label because without you guys, I couldn't have done this. And second of all, I'd like to thank God because without you, Eve wouldn't have ate the apple. And I'd like to thank Jelly Roll. Sorry, got ADHD. I can't help it. I've seen Korn and Guns N' Roses together. Oh, that would have been mad. Oh, you know what? Carl Barron. Yeah, that dude's probably the funniest Australian comedian. So there's this other comedian, I can't think of his name, but he stutters and he doesn't stutter while while he does comedy. And yeah, that guy's really funny. He just has this serious look on his face all the time, and he's got like this really kind of high pitched voice. Biff in his dad era. Yeah, I couldn't think of who else to thank, so I just thanked Jelly Roll. Always thank my mum, and of course, yes, if that was a real speech, mum would have been the first one out there. Steady Eddie. Oh no. Yep. Thank you, Steady Eddie. Oh yeah. Cypress Hill X2 2004. Yeah, that would have been good. You know what I would have liked to have seen? The Family Values tour, where they had Rammstein, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg. Like, yeah, that would have been cool. Go to Macca's, Dino. They do them for 50 cents. They used to be 30 cents. It's a rip-off. I don't know. I think they're $1 now, actually. Oh, you know actually who's funny? What's his name? That guy that from the UK. And he always talks about taking psychedelics and that. Drum roll? All right, let's do a drum roll. You ready? Wait, drum roll. I like this one the best. I still have Family Values Tour on DVD and Metallica and Russia 1991. No way. I actually used to have the original VHS Cowboys from Hell and Vulgar Display of Power Pantera VHS videos, which I stole from my older brother, actually. Ned Kelly, probably the best outlaw. Yeah, definitely. What about old Adam 22 from No Jumper? What did I miss? Oh yeah, Akmal. I can remember Akmal actually. Yeah, the bald guy. Yeah, it's funny. You don't think about, like, I've not thought about them comedians for a long time. Anyone go to the Coke Live tour where you collected Coke labels for? Yes, my God. And it was at Rod, next to the MCG. What's it called? Yes, I did go to that. From collecting the Coke, and they had live bands there, and they had like a little mini indoor rave there. Yes, I was there. I did go to that. And that would have been in about 2003, maybe 2004. Yeah, he was good, wasn't he, Mum, when we seen him? Me and my mum went and seen Steady Eddie um, in Benalla, and he actually, like, done a little bit on me because the guy that was doing the lighting and the sound for his show was actually my old music teacher from school. So he told Steady Eddie to pay shit on my name, and he did. If you guys don't know, my name's Leif, but it's spelled Leif, so people think it's pronounced Leaf, and it's not. Yeah, Rod Laver Arena. That's, yeah. I used to go. We used to. That was my thing. From, like, I just used to do live gigs and concerts. That was our thing. Oh yeah. Oh, gotcha. Can't says I saw Everclear in Benalla, I think, years ago. Yep, that was one of the first live concerts I ever went to. But that was the first time I ever got arrested too. Um, Sorry, correction. The first time I ever got arrested with my older brother. So it was the first night I ever went out with my older brother. My mum and dad were sitting at home going, "We're going to get a call from the police station tonight." I was 15 years old. My brother was 19. And, yeah, we both got arrested. And it was kind of downhill from there, actually. Adam from No Jumper was a BMX dude. He's famous for having no scruples. I can't stand the. Yeah. Yeah, look, each to their own, bro. You know. I went to John Farnham retirement tour concert 7 times. Oh, that's gold. My nan loves John Farnham. Yep, footy finals Friday and Saturday night, guys. Oh yeah, nice. I've seen Silverchair a couple of times. Seen Hilltop Hoods like 4 times. Leif is a Nordic name. It definitely is. It comes from my Norwegian heritage background. It does. It's a Scandinavian Norwegian name, yes. And as a matter of fact, it's pronounced in Norway Barleif. They say Barleif. Jugs, how you going, legend? Yeah, Charlie Kirk. What about that? Oi, man, America is a whole different beast. You start speaking out in America, next thing you know, like suspicious suicides and stuff. Cold Chisel is my favourite Aussie live band. Yep, seen Cold Chisel once too. I seen Cold Chisel in Sydney at the Star. The Star, I believe it was. Viking blood. So you can ask my mum's in this chat. So we honestly believe. So my grandmother's last name, maiden name before she married my pop was Eriksson, and spelt the same way as Leif Erikson, the very famous Viking, who was the son of Eric the Red. So yeah, we honestly believe that is our heritage. Yes. I mean, we know that's the heritage, but we believe that we are descendants from Leif Erikson, yes. No, my name's not Leif. So Leif is a Irish name, Leith, but my name is Leif. Leif, Leif. And it's definitely not an Irish name. It's been a Scandinavian name for thousands of years. He was speaking about being pro-gun whilst being popped. Yeah, that's crazy. No finals in Victoria this week. Where are they all interstate, are they? The Biff Mac. That's cool. The Biff Mac is gold. But all right, guys, we're almost at that 2 hour mark, and yeah, I'm going to sign off shortly. I have not had my dinner yet, so I will get into that. I have been eating my cookies and whatnot, but yeah, for those of you guys that missed the start of this live, that this will go up on my YouTube as a video in the next hour, so you'll be able to see anything that you missed at the start. And yeah, guys, just remember we've got I'm really excited about this interview dropping on Monday, and yeah, I'm just really, really, really excited about that. Well, maybe, if we go back a bit, we do have a bit of cultiness actually. So we've gone pretty far back in our family tree. No worries, guys. Thank you all very much. Thank you all for being here as you are every single live, and yeah, I'm real excited about where we're heading with the page for the future. And I'm just so excited to hear what you guys all think about the interview and about the direction where we're going with the page. And I think it's absolutely awesome. No worries, Andrew. So yeah, thank you every single person who's joined the live. Thank you so much, absolute legends. Thank you, Trevor. Yeah, it's been a great night. Thank you so much. No worries, Mr. Binks. No worries, Evie. Thank you, Evie. Gunhead, Justin. Thank you, guys. Much love. Much love. Alrighty, guys. Alright, well, I am going to end it there, guys. Thank you so much. Absolute legends. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, mate. Thank you, XVal. Thank you, Mumsy. Love you, Mumsy. And yeah. Alright, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow night for my video dropping at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. And yeah.